Welcome, dear listeners, to another exciting episode of the TeleWellness Hub podcast, your one-stop destination for all things health and well-being with a special focus on mental health. I'm your host, Marta Hamilton, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. But before we dive into the heart of today's topic, I want to take a moment to remind you of something important. If you're finding our discussions on health, wellness, and self-care valuable, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By doing so, you'll ensure that you never miss an episode and it's entirely free. But wait, I'd love for you to also be an active part of our growing TeleWellness Hub community. So if you're enjoying what you hear, take a quick moment to hit that like button. It's a small gesture that means the world to me, and it helps us reach even more people with our mission of promoting a healthier, happier life. And last but not least, the power of sharing cannot be underestimated. If you know someone who could benefit from the wisdom and insights shared on this podcast, please take a moment to hit the share button and send it their way. You might just be helping someone make a positive change in their life. So whether you're a loyal listener or just joining us for the first time, remember that subscribing, liking, and sharing TeleWellness Hub is not just a small favor to us, but a meaningful way to contribute to the well-being of others. And with that, and so much gratitude, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, wonderful listeners of the TeleWellness Hub podcast. I'm Marta Hamilton, your host, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today as we celebrate a special milestone. This is our 30th episode, and it marks the end of our first season. When I created TeleWellness Hub, never in a million years did I ever picture it evolving into also being a podcast. I never thought I would be on a podcast, and it has been an incredible journey, and I am so grateful for this opportunity that I genuinely enjoy and have found so much creativity and excitement and encouragement through. I just have really loved it and love hearing the feedback from our listeners and our providers as well, who have an opportunity to share their expertise and really help transform lives. So before we talk about the exciting future, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that we've had so far. We've explored topics ranging from physical health to mental well-being, nutrition, and we've had some truly amazing guests on our show. If you missed any of these fantastic episodes, don't worry, because in the next 4 weeks leading up to our second season, we'll be revisiting some of our favorite conversations. So tune in every Tuesday for a chance to catch up on what you might have missed. And speaking of our second season, I have some fantastic news to share. Season 2 kicks off on Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. And why is that date so special? You might be wondering, that's a random time to start, but it's right in time for the busy, often hectic holiday season when self-care matters more than ever. So during the second season, we'll be offering you weekly sessions still every Tuesday to help you navigate the challenges of the holidays. We have some awesome guests lined up where we'll also talk about how to handle trauma with some of this just hard things happening in the world right now. We'll also be talking about how to navigate coping with stress, family dynamics, and tragedy, and health and parenting, and more. We've got some incredible guests lined up to share their expertise and wisdom, and I can't wait for you to join us for these enlightening conversations. But also, I'm really excited that at TeleWellness Hub, we're not just about providing valuable content and discussions through this podcast. Honestly, when I set out to make TeleWellness Hub the directory where you can find and easily connect with wellness providers right at your fingertip instantly, I have a bigger mission, one unlike any other directory or other platform out there. I really want to open the doors to bring more wellness into the world. And to do that, we need your help. At TeleWellness Hub, our mission is to give away a total of $2.4 million worth of marketing among 150 wellness providers. This support will help enable them to create more content for your wellness journey, from YouTube videos to podcast episodes, social media content, and so much more. Our aim is to take care of these providers' online presence and marketing so that they can have more time and resources to focus on their clients, their businesses, and ultimately help transform more lives and bring more healing into the world. And the way that you can help is by feeling free to contact me. I'm going to include my personal email in the show notes here. And feel free to contact me at Marta, Marta, at telewellnesshub.com. And feel free to share with me what kind of providers do you want to hear on this podcast? What kind of topics do you want to tackle? Anything that really stands out to you, because I'm here to provide more valuable content for your wellness journey. I've been a client of therapy myself, and I know, even as a therapist, how hard it can be to find the right provider, to find the right support, to even find content that's helpful. So I'm trying to change things up and create the directory that I wish existed as a client. We are even adding a store feature, so you can even check out merchandise, workshop tickets, membership communities. Sometimes you might not want to necessarily schedule an appointment, but you want to check out someone's books or membership communities and more. And so we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up with this new season. And I would love your input on what you want to see more of or what you wish was different. And so, as we prepare for an exciting season, we invite you to join us in this mission to be a part of something bigger than ourselves and to share in the wonderful world of wellness and self care. I can't wait to have you with us on November 21st and beyond as we embark on this new season. And I'm so grateful for your continued support. For those providers out there, if you want to be a part of this, feel free to contact me as well. I as a provider, I've shared this before on some platforms. I was a single mom with 1-year-old twins working in a community agency, just grinding away. Those who have ever worked in community agencies probably know the burnout and the hustle that is involved. And I could only dream of running my own practice. And I was so fortunate to have access to big business marketing support, people who in my family who work for big global companies. And they helped me really launch my practice within a year into a successful 6-figure practice. But I really think that a lot of that has to do with the support that I have. So I want to be a voice. I want to be a support system for you as a provider. And if you have any questions as well, feel free to contact me. But in summary, a lot of great things coming. And really, I'm just so grateful for your continued support. Thank you so much for being a part of the TeleWellness Hub community, whether you are someone who is here on their own wellness journey, you're a provider. Stay tuned and let's journey together towards a happier, healthier, and more balanced life together.